Hi, I'm Patricia Heaton, and I want to tell you a story I recently heard from my friends at World Vision. This is a tale of two women. Wasini, a widowed mother of 6 in a rural village of Ethiopia. And in a small mining town in Nevada, Donna Galley, a married mother of 5 grown children. Two women worlds apart who dramatically changed each other's world. Their story just might change yours. It all started with a desperate prayer. Wasini was hungry, distraught, and soaking wet. The tiny hut that housed her family was almost worthless when the rains came. Wasini felt unable to provide adequate shelter or food for her children. On her knees in her mud-filled home, she prayed for God to end her life. But God had other plans. At about that time, Donna Galley attended a women's conference and learned about child sponsorship through World Vision. She learned how her monthly gift could provide a child somewhere in the world with clean water, nutritious food, health care, education, and spiritual nurture. She learned of the tremendous need.
And I thought, you know, I can't do a lot, but I can probably do this.
At the World Vision table, Donna found the picture of a little girl with eyes that made her own fill with tears.
There was just absolutely no hope in this little girl's eyes. Sorry. Well, there was like no hope.
The little girl she sponsored that day was Sanait, Wasini's oldest daughter. Donna wrote her a letter and soon got a response.
You're blessed with your family. My family was about to be scattered when you started sponsoring us.
With the help of translators, the letters flew back and forth. Donna learned more about how difficult things were for Sanait and her family. She wanted to do even more.
So I called World Vision to find out if any of her sisters or brothers had a sponsor.
Donna and her husband decided to sponsor Sanait's younger sister and later the baby of the family, a little boy named Tamiru. In addition to writing the 3 sponsored children and their siblings, Donna began to correspond with Wasini. She mentored her, encouraged her, reminded her she was doing the best she could for her children.
We know you're concerned about our life. As you know, life is very difficult.
2 women connected over the miles. For each of them, the letters and pictures were treasured. The relationship deepened and grew more precious with each passing year.
I decided to make an emotional connection. And I thought, okay, you know, I may never see them, but they see the same moon I see. They see the same sun I see. They worship the same Lord that I worship. You know, so we are connected.
When one of the children wrote that Wasini planned to sell some of their land to buy food, Donna called World Vision to ask if there was any way that she could provide a milk cow to help the family.
Then they called me back and said, oh yes, they could really use a cow. And I said, okay, let's buy a cow.
Over time, Donna and her husband purchased more animals to help the family. The Galleys even had this safe and sturdy home built for Wasini and her children. No longer would they live in the tiny, leaky hut. Donna has done so much for Wasini and her family, yet she feels that she's the one who's been blessed.
They've enabled me to be a missionary in my own home without ever leaving it. And coming from 2 opposite places, and yet we've touched.
When Donna was given the rare opportunity to travel to Ethiopia and meet her World Vision family, she couldn't pass it up.
Over the years, just fallen in love with this family.
After nearly 8 years of loving a family through letters and prayer.
Oh, I can't wait to hug them, put my arms around them.
Donna and her husband Jeff find themselves in Wasini's world. And finally, in her arms.
You're beautiful. beautiful.
All the pictures sent through the mail come to life.
Tamaru, Ganette.
The little girl that Donna first sponsored is strong and healthy now,
She's beautiful.
with a smile that competes with the Ethiopian sun. Her life has drastically changed.
Oh.
Wasini proudly shows Donna and Jeff the home they made
Oh,
possible,
the grave.
shows them all their faithful support has provided.
And you all slept in here?
And then Wasini takes Donna to the old hut with the holes in the roof where she once prayed to end her life. This tale of two women, two moms, comes full circle.
She's a wonderful mother.
To think it all started far from this hut. One woman in an audience of thousands. One woman who decided to make a difference for one little girl with no hope in her eyes. What a difference that decision made for that little girl. What a difference for two families who will never be the same. Imagine what a difference you could make when you sponsor a child.